And as usual, we're going to start our day today with our famous Ozarker. And we'll see who it is today. Somebody will know this one, I'm sure. Who do you think our famous Ozarker is? Nobody knows? I'll bet you've read some of her books, or you had them read to you when you were a kid. Laura Ingalls Wilder, there you go. That's our famous Ozarker of the day. Laura Ingalls Wilder. And of course, we know Laura Ingalls Wilder from the Little House books. And if you've ever turned on a TV at some point, you've probably seen an episode of Little House on the Prairie based on the series of books that she wrote. Wilder is not a native of the Ozarks. We count her as an Ozarker because she spent most of her adult life living in the Ozarks. She was born in Wisconsin, and if you've read the books, which are fictionalized accounts of her childhood, you know they moved around a whole bunch. They lived in Kansas and South Dakota and all different kinds of places. But in the 1890s, after she had grown up and got married when she was still in her 20s, she and her husband and her young daughter moved to Mansfield, Missouri, which is not too far east of here. You get there on Highway 60 nowadays. And they spent the rest of their lives there. They bought a little farm just east of Mansfield and sort of plodded along and made their way until she was in her mid-60s in the 1930s and started cranking out those Little House books. So there's still time for you. If you think it's too early or too late to become a writer, that's a perfect example. Somebody who was retirement age and became famous and quite well off in those latter years of her life. But she is our famous Ozarker for the day.